Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 3rd of January. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. As ever, I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep into each of the 12 zodiac signs and share with you your Sun or your Ascendant. It's whatever you wish to watch. So this week begins with Neptune forging a really shimmering but beautiful angle to Venus. And by the end of the week, Venus comes into an exact conjunction with the Sun. Now that's brilliant if we're really wanting to think about something desirable or someone desirable that may be on our radar. With the January sales in full swing, it may be a monetary purchase we're considering. The sign of Capricorn, where Venus is very much about substance, so it may be a big ticket item that we're really drawn towards, or perhaps there's someone that we like that in some ways is quite well off or has some qualities that we really respect and admire. And the connection between Venus and Neptune can be really magical and very spiritual, so a connection doesn't have to happen only in a physical realm. Also this week, Mars, the planet of passion, is caught up in a bit of a tussle with, ironically, Neptune from the middle of the week. So there may be somebody that we're drawn to, perhaps someone who's a little bit more buccaneering or different, and their self-confidence or energy could seem a little bit intimidating. Then again, Venus can soothe this week, but Neptune in its angle with Mars can confuse. So if there is someone we're unsure of, we just need to be a little bit cautious. Now, of course, Mercury has moved into the sign of Aquarius, very much about friendship, very much about future planning, but it is in its pre-shadow period. So we need to micro-check all details to meet up and have fun. But it is true that Mars forges a very energizing link with the Sun. So if your focus is much more on your role in life, anything to do with entrepreneurship, being more go-getting, but in a material way, the Sun is really going to be supportive by the direct desire that Mars brings to the situation. Now, if you're new to my channel, I would be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. And of course, with year 2022 upon us, if you want to ascend above this zodiac forecast and discover what your personal birth data is showing for this year, you can see my offer beneath this video. You can get a 12-month forecast from the time of order, your character analysis, and 30% off. Gain searing insights. The link is beneath this video now. Hello Capricorn and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 3rd of December. Well, Venus in your sign continues to enchant, especially in its alliance with Neptune, the planet of mystique and healing. So there could be a really lovely exchange of words or ideas, or perhaps if you're interested in photography or art or any kind of creative strand, you really can be very inspired this week. And it could be on something that's completely new. Maybe an interest has grabbed you quite recently, and that's really what's going to be so spellbindingly interesting this week. But something you've been doing behind the scenes for some while can also show signs of progress. That's Mars in a great link with the Sun, semi-sextile. Mars, though, is challenged by Neptune. Now, this is a bit trickier. There could be somebody around you that, on the face of it, seems very compelling, honest, kind, gentle, but actually they could have a little bit of an agenda. Or is it you who is not necessarily being quite as straightforward in some of your approach with people immediately around you? So a bit of two-faced energy is making its way around your situation, to be honest. But by the end of the week, Venus comes into an exact conjunction with the Sun in your sign. And anything of a creative venture or giving yourself a glamorous makeover, perhaps on the back of last week's wonderful new moon in your sign, that asked you to be enterprising, and that energy is still really powering its way around your situation. So a big push forwards, but that Mars energy could just hold you back a little bit if you let self-doubts or past hurts inhibit what can be a time of new beginnings. And those new beginnings could be around your creative ideas, a business, a relationship. Don't be surprised if you're single, if more than one person is showing an interest in you. So trust, credibility and sincerity are going to be very important for you to make any binding decisions this week.